get this going. Can y'all hear me now? Alright, well, I think we're good so far. So, we'll get going in just a second. See what we can do here. Trying to figure out what I can do with this. Alright. Get all this stuff situated real fast, we'll be good to go. I just have to, alright. If he comes back in a second, I'll try getting him on in a second. So let's see what we can do. Yeah, let's see. Not exactly sure. Sorry about this, by the way. I'm talking to the camera, by the way, Jordan, so you know. Because the Ustream is now finally working with the audio some, so I'm gonna try getting this going. Sorry about that, by the way, for all the delay here. We've been having some audio issues, so we'll get going. Alright, I think we'll just close this, see what happens. Alright, see what we can do here now. Alright, so welcome to Let's Talk Weather. Finally, we got this thing going. Sorry about all the delay we had. We got Jordan also on. Say hi to Jordan. Get you up here too real fast. Let me just get the thing here. Here we go. Take me a second to get over here. We're talking to Jordan Skype, so it'll take a second, but alright, Jordan, I think they see you now. Yeah. So welcome to Let's Talk Weather again. We having some issues I know tonight with audio wise, so we're finally getting back on, and we'll get going here. So Jordan, I know you've been busy and stuff. I haven't talked to you often, but haven't had time to talk much. But how you been?
Alright. I'm trying to get everything situated. Trying to get everything ready for the spring.
Yeah. Hope you all can hear Jordan all right. I know it's kind of tough hearing him, though, because we're not doing this. We had to do a little bit different setup this time than what I did in the past. I know with Austin and stuff. So hopefully I'll be able to get that fixed by next week, so we'll be able to have a little bit better audio-wise show. So we'll just kick right off, I guess, to the news and stuff, because we're kind of limited now to less than an hour. So pretty much news for storm hunters, of course, this spring, like you were talking about. New vehicle, pretty much a whole new way of doing things, really. I mean, preparedness recovery team will be starting to kick off, and pretty much, of course, we'll start working on getting chaser tours ready and stuff for next spring. And I mean, that's pretty much, it's going to be a pretty big deal, really, I think. I mean, what do you guys say? Hopefully you can hear me all right. So you know. So hopefully have audio with Jordan, but I'll make sure. Yeah, you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, good.
I thought you were talking to
Oh yeah, all right. Yeah, just making sure. So pretty much, yeah. So what do you think about this season that you're ready for?
It's been pretty interesting so far, especially with all this top there, or seeing the snow that's coming up. But with the spring products, it's going to be interesting this year. The different weathers that we've been having during this winter.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it'll be pretty interesting as well. Might almost be easier if since your camera's audio's been kind of a little fuzzy right now. You want to just call me on my phone and we'll talk. You can keep your camera up and I guess and or something. I don't know. Might be better audio wise if you do it off the phone. Maybe I don't know. Let's see.
Yeah, probably.
All right. Yeah, just hang with us real fast. While he's doing that, I'll grab something and we'll go into this commercial thing I have also set up ready. I'll let y'all listen to it real fast.
My name is Andrew James, and founder of the Storm Hunters. And every year, we set out to witness some of Mother Nature's most amazing things she has to offer. We've documented over 100 lightning strikes over the last year and many storms, and at the same time, warn you of possible dangers the future and present may bring on severe weather strikes. We have live streams so you're able to watch us from the field, and a mobile weather station for recording weather measurements anywhere we go. We have preparedness to recovery team to help you become better prepared, and if a disaster does strike, help with recovery efforts. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/thestormhunters and on Twitter at @stormhunters. And also remember to check out our website at stormhunters.org. Stormhunters is going to dedicate ourselves to get you up-to-date weather information so you can be ready for when severe weather strikes. We have the Storm Hunters. Prepare, warn, recover.
Hear Jordan a little bit better now that we have our phone stuff good to go and stuff. So now we can get heading on. Let's go ahead and talk about the Hattiesburg tornado. I guess now would be a good time to talk about it. As you know, I'm gonna head straight to the imagery stuff here. So here's an interesting thing right here. I think is get it full screen here. Is the Millry tornado? I don't know if it was on the ground at the time, but this is the same couplet that dropped the tornado in Hattiesburg. I mean, you don't see too many, and that's pretty intense right there to see that. I mean, it's a pretty intense couplet. I know. When I saw that, I knew there's definitely a good chance for a tornado on the ground. I mean, Jordan, what do you think about that when you saw that? Hear me, Jordan?
Sorry.
Yeah, what did you think about that couplet?
It was pretty interesting. I mean, especially seeing all the damage reports that were coming in from it, it was pretty interesting.
Yeah, hopefully y'all can hear Jordan all right. I'm trying to get a little bit better audio going, so hopefully.
I was down there trying to think where it was. Because the thing, I actually had a picture on Facebook from a friend that posted the actual damage and the devastation that happened with it.
Yeah, and actually I have some pictures right here. I'm going to put those up right now. I have some pictures actually. I got this off the Weather Channel, weather.com. Still have it up, so let me do this real fast and I'll get some pictures up here in just a second of the tornado. Some of the damage that it did to just seeing this, it's pretty heartbreaking to see all this. I mean, this is just some of the first bit of damage, really. I mean, that starts showing you. Of course, this tornado was rated for. This is actually the Illumina House in the University of South Mississippi, in southern Mississippi, and I mean, you see all the damage it did and caused. I mean, there's a lot of extreme damage, pretty much. I know. This is all from the Weather Channel, so you know. So you check these out on weather.com. You see this car completely smashed, which is insane. I mean, you don't see that very often. I mean, they even have video. I might get some video up here later on of this tornado. It's a gas station. The roof got. Yeah, there it is. This is a picture of the tornado. Pretty large and violent. I mean, it just shows you some of how dangerous some of the stuff can be. This car flipped over.
Speaking in Hattiesburg, I think it was either Mississippi, I think. They'll try to get it on cam since they don't have that mini cams installed properly. But this was a photo taken from Franklin Baker. And this was the scene outside of from that devastation. And it's basically a lot of rubble covering that street. Buildings destroyed. There's like a couple of buildings safe, but from all the damage, it was very bad for everyone down there. I mean, I know there was a lot of state of emergencies that would probably call from all this damage, trucks being destroyed. I'm not sure what the fatality was yet. I can't remember what they said on fatalities, but
yeah, I think there were 0 fatalities in this one actually, just a lot of injuries though, sadly, but no fatalities luckily, so that was a good thing about this tornado. Nobody died. I mean, really, I hope no one was in this truck. That door is open like someone was in that truck. This picture that's up right now. I mean, I really do hope no one was in there, but I mean, there is that chance, of course, that someone was in there, and if so, hopefully they're all right. But that door is open like someone might have been. I mean, you just see how much damage that was caused. I mean, it's pretty nuts.
and everything, and seeing these pictures, and it was just awful seeing all this.
Yeah, in this picture you can pretty much see where exactly the tornado went through. Just ripped right through that area and tossed everything in its path pretty much. And see where some pretty bad structural damage is. Here's a building. You see all the windows were blasted out from that tornado. And large trees even down around it. I mean, this tornado caused a lot of damage. I'll see I've printed off the report actually. It's below here, down here. Let me go back up here with the pictures for you so you can see those still. Another view of the truck and stuff. I'll go to that view right there. Pretty much what they said. Official estimates is it will take tens of millions of dollars to repair damage at the University of Southern Mississippi alone. I think they said. Let's see what else they have. No, they just pretty much talk about money-wise and how many dorms were they said student dorms were undamaged, luckily, although some private apartments were hit. Schools offering housing to the students whose off-campus quarters are unlivable. So, I mean, that just shows, how much stuff that went on there, how much damage this system caused. So, let's hope, they'll be able to get going again, and we'll find out, I guess, soon. So, that's pretty much on the Hattiesburg stuff that's going on. I mean, we've seen the damage a lot. I mean, we're looking at some right now. So the pictures right now, you just pretty much see exactly where that tornado took its track right through there. EF4 tornado. So I mean, that's winds, I believe, like 100 and let me see real fast. Yeah, 166 miles per hour to 200 miles per hour is EF4. So I mean, in this area they're experiencing probably over, at least 180 mile an hour winds, probably or more. I mean, it's pretty crazy knowing that. So I mean, we'll head on now to get this back up, and I'll get you back on here as well. Takes me a second to get everything going again. Alright, so of course we have some blizzard concerns, of course, with the blizzard, whatever the Weather Channel decided to call it, which was a horrible name, I think, Nemo. I mean, that was a terrible name, really. I mean, I have no idea what they were thinking there. Sorry, I checked this here and there, but I'm not exactly sure what they were really thinking, and with that name, but it certainly wasn't a little small fish, I can tell you that. It had a huge impact and stuff on that storm, so I mean, this shows, I mean, and also have some pictures here. I'll get up here, image. You see, this is just the image of the two storms that collided to make the blizzard and stuff. I mean, insane. I mean, here's another one of the water imagery and stuff of that. I mean, that just, looks pretty much like a hurricane. It was a non-tropical cyclone, pretty much, and it was a non-tropical cyclone, I should say. I mean, it just, I mean, this caused a lot of crazy events, I know, to happen. I mean, a lot of people passed away, actually, sadly, because of this storm, because of, a lot of it was carbon monoxide poisoning, even a kid passed away from carbon monoxide poisoning, sadly. So, hopefully his family his family's doing alright and stuff, and just keep the prayers for him, really. I mean, what do you guys say about that, Jordan? I mean, it's pretty sad to see, kids pass away from trying to keep warm in this blizzard. I mean, not too good situation in there for a while.
Some places were showing some pictures that I've actually seen on Facebook from friends posting and everything, being up over the doors where you would basically, when you open your door, all you see is a wall of snow. You can't even get out of your house.
Yes, I've never seen that. That was pretty insane looking when I saw that. I was kind of surprised to see all that when it did. I mean, it's crazy how that goes on. I mean, it just shows you, I mean, how much snow they had. I mean, over 30 inches of snow can pretty much shut down an entire city. I mean, shut down most large cities. New York was shut down from about, like, 20 inches of snow or so. So, I mean, it was a pretty big system, and now they're actually talking about even more snow this Saturday, which is not a good situation at all. But luckily, it's not a huge amount. It's only going to be about 1 to 3 inches. in most places. I have a picture, I think, somewhere. Let me add it real fast. I thought I printed off a few pictures here for, or got some off a Weather Channel that they had. So I'll see real fast if I can find it. But here it is. So here's that image right there. Yeah.
Right now, because Nuka's gonna still have us underneath the hazardous weather outlook. And I'll read off the areas just in case anybody's viewing is in this area. It starts from Jefferson and Wayne, Illinois, Edwards, Wabash, and Perry, Illinois, Franklin, Hamilton, White, Jackson, Williamson, Saline, Gallatin, Union, Illinois, Johnson, Hope, Hardin, Alexander, Pulaski, weird names here, Massacre, Gibson, Pike, Posey, Vanderburg, Wark, Spencer, Bolton, Hickman, Carlsville, Ballard, McCracken, Graves, Livingston, Marshall, Callaway, Crittenden, Mayan, Trigg, Caldwell, Union, Kentucky, Webster, Hopkins, Christian, Henderson, Davis County, McLean, Eulenberg, Todd, Perry.
Pretty much a big tri-state hazardous outlook that the National Weather Service put out, sounds like.
Cave of Jardius, Wayne, Missouri, Carter, Berkeley, Butler, Scott, Mississippi, and this goes until 2:47 p.m. Central Standard Time on, tonight. This hazardous weather outlook is for the portions of southern Illinois, southwest Indiana, western Kentucky, and southeast Missouri. Day 1, this afternoon and tonight, there is a small chance of light snow or flurries late tonight, mainly across portions of southern Illinois and southwest Indiana. Little to no accumulation is expected at this time, so no impact to travel is anticipated. Now, day 2 through 7, this is Friday to Thursday. There's a small chance of light snow and flurries Friday morning, mainly across portions of southwestern Illinois, southwest Indiana, and the northern Peninsula region of western Kentucky. Minor accumulations are possible over parts of southwest Indiana, but no impact to travel is anticipated at this time. The chance of thunderstorms around Monday into Monday evening. The primary hazard associated with the storm will be locally heavy rain.
Yeah, which
Next Thursday, with the passage of a strong cold front, severe storms cannot be rolled out at this time. And of course, that's because into Thursday, and that's still pretty far off. It can change at any time. Water activation statement. Water activation is not anticipated at this time.
yeah, they I don't know. Tony's actually talking about that system. He said now it looks like possibly he wasn't gonna say anything to the viewers yet. I know for a while, but then all of a sudden models kept on agreeing. Even the European and the GFS models both started agreeing with the potential severe weather outbreak again. Which we thought that the other day, which they ended up having it down south in Mississippi. You know, it was gonna, instability ended up not being as strong as we anticipated and stuff, and so we ended up having, you know, and then of course Hattiesburg tornado happened from that. So I mean, we'll have to really keep an eye on the system. I mean, because definitely, I mean, the National Weather Service already put a hazard outlook about it. You know, you usually can get your, you know, when you think about it, pretty much, you know, get it going. So I mean, by the way, back on the snowfall real fast here. Here's from the Weather Channel. Their anticipated amounts. I mean, as you see, not very much snow here. About pretty much anywhere from a half an inch to 3 inches, pretty much, is anticipated over the Northeast. So I mean, not a huge, add-on, but I mean, enough to cause some problems. I know. So we'll have to keep an eye on it. Be back on the severe weather event. I mean, it could be. I'm not exactly for sure, but I mean, it could definitely be a significant event going on. So we'll have to really keep an eye on that now as we go. Get you back in the camera shot here. So yeah, it's it should be good to go though. Alright, that's my mom, by the way. So we'll be good to go though. Future systems pretty much what we've been talking about, the severe weather possible. I'll keep you updated, of course, on that. I'll keep you updated. We have Tony, Jeff, me and you, and a few others pretty much constantly updating our page to get you all some of the best weather updates, really. So, I mean, hopefully that you'll be able to be helped out. I know we probably don't have a lot of viewers tonight since it's Valentine's Day, but luckily we recorded this episode, so so if you missed part of it or y'all didn't get to watch it, you watch the whole thing later on here, probably in about an hour when I get on YouTube. So, Jordan, I guess we can, we're at 7:35 now, so we're about halfway through. Now I guess we can just talk about some other stuff about Storm Hunters wise. Of course, this is what I was going to show just a minute ago. Talk about this. Pretty much the weather station, the new weather station that we built for this spring, ready to go for the vehicle. It's another view of it right here. It's pretty big. I mean, it's made for an SUV and has a lot thicker PVC piping, sheet metal, of course, on it. I mean, about 1,000 times stronger than the last one we had. So I mean, it just shows, how much we're improving our equipment, how much we're improving our ways of doing things here at the Storm Hunters, and how better we're going to keep on getting as we go. So I mean, what do you think? What do you think so far about how we're going on our track to pretty much to the spring, really, here? I mean, we've done a lot. I mean, of course, we made this, like I said, and then we're pretty much on our way, I think, really.
Yeah, we should be able to. I mean, from the way it looks, I mean, it's going to be good. Not too sure about that green light, though, because I've never really seen it. But, I mean, it'll work. And so that it'll get the accurate readings and everything whenever we're actually stopped on the side of the road. So if you ever see this vehicle in your area, which knowing anything it can, just remember, if you see it on the side of the road, don't try to stop. Like, if it's during a severe weather event, don't try to stop and talk with us, because we're trying to get the accurate readings and trying to keep up on live stream if we're actually live streaming at that time. But if you see us whenever we're not, then feel free to stop and talk to us and everything. But if you, like I said, if you see us on the side of the road and it's during a severe weather event, try not to stop unless you're offered to help out. But you have to be able to be certified to be able to do this, because we don't want anybody hurt that don't actually know what they're doing.
I agree. I mean, really, it's here you go, Jordan. I'll put you on that screen. So, pretty much, the severe weather season is going to be an active one, I think. I mean, of course, I think we'll have multiple things go on. I mean, I think multiple events are going to be coming here. I think they're really expecting the more blunt of the severe weather to happen here in the parts of the Ohio Valley, Mississippi, pretty much southeast. I mean, so I mean, it's showing pretty good, significant severe weather season this year. I mean, I expect one too. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I'm ready to go though for it. I mean, of course, we get the new SUV. I mean, we'll probably be touring around, so you got plenty of chances to meet us and stuff, and meet the Storm Hunters entire team. I know we'll be live streaming, of course, so you'll be able to watch us while we're in the field. I mean, just feel free to stop by. I mean, we'll put out some dates if we go on like tour type of deal or something. We'll probably start selling weather stations. So if you feel like doing that, you can go ahead and pretty much we'll be good to go. And as all that happens, I mean, we'll just be getting a bit better and stuff as we grow, and hopefully we'll have more likes as we go as well. I mean, we're trying to get our followers, try to get more followers and more support here going, and I know y'all have been a huge help for that. So thank y'all for liking our page and stuff and following us Twitter. I mean, really that's the main thing this spring. We're going to be trying to update, pretty much prepare, warn, and recover, our motto that we're going to run by, and every storm chaser, spotter, meteorologist should always run by that, really. I mean, prepare, warn, and recover is exactly what you do. I mean, exactly what we all do as, trained storm spotters and chasers. I mean, it would just be ignorant not to do, help out people in severe weather like this, because I mean, I've seen, too many events go down where, there might not have been enough help or something going, and I mean, I want to be there in case, something like Joplin happens or Tuscaloosa happens, something similar like that. A big tornado outbreak happens and destroys a bunch of towns or something. I want our team to be there to help out, and that's what we're also starting the preparedness recovery team as well, to help do that and help with recovery efforts, and pretty much all in all, just help and get people prepared. Of course, giving out preparedness tips. Then all the warning and preparedness we do on our page all the time. I mean, we're constantly updating you all about events, possibly even next week. I mean, right now we're in the process of even warning you about that one that's due for the 22nd. I mean, this is, what, 7 days away?
A lot more since I'm not having to worry about doing a lot of things. I'll be able to update as much as I can. Well, for example, you being in school, I'll be able to try to hopefully update it as much as I can whenever I'm up. And we'll be up to date stuff. We get them from the National Weather Service all the time. And different websites, underground weather, different dependable ones that we can actually use, and keep that up to date. Actually, instead of actually people asking on Facebook page, what is it supposed to do in so-and-so area, we'll try to keep it up to date, help you show what severe weather might actually hit, and try to actually give you the information ahead of time so where you can actually prepare.
Yeah, and I know another big thing I've learned and stuff and used a lot lately is really just listen to that podcast the other day by Reed Timmer with James Spann from the Alabama meteorologist. He had literally like a huge, he said some awesome stuff that pretty much talked about our generation, what we're going to be, what he expects that we're going to be achieving and stuff. I mean, I kind of opened my eyes, shoot, storm hunters can do a lot. We're kind of the next generation of storm chasers and storm chasing teams, as, TV and all them get older and stuff, we're going to be kind of the new guys coming in. I mean, kind of underdogs for now, but eventually, they will be up there with everyone else, and stuff, and as everyone else grows, we'll keep on, I mean, we'll grow ourselves, and, I mean, it's just really coming along. I mean,
I actually try to do like different examples for like whenever we start doing that storm chasing tour, like with all the process and everything. I'll try to see if I can try to show it while I'm actually saying it. But I'm not sure how well you can actually see this, but this is actually an example of with all the pricing and stuff. But it started out actually as with the pricing and everything, lodging, with us saying that you actually have to have the $2,900 or $1,000 deposit, and of course taking off $200 for everyone, or for the group, right? That like every additional person, you actually get $200 off the.
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
So basically saying, so basically on that, that's taking it at $3,900 with the deposit. So say you actually have 3 additional people, the total would actually be $3,300. Yeah. $200 for the additional people.
Yeah, which by the way, so you know, I don't know, we kind of switch topics as we go, but we are talking about Chaser Tours, by the way. Stormwater Chaser Tours, as you all know, is hopefully supposed to start up in 2014. Hopefully, we'll see some of y'all join in with us as we go. We'll hire some meteorologists also to drive, and I might here and there, and then we'll hire some other chasers to do here and there, maybe Jordan or something, you know, or pretty much anybody. We'll get the best of the best really out there. So I mean, you'll hopefully feel safe. I mean, I've been going for a good 3 years now. So what I'll probably find, I'll probably hire a meteorologist as well, and I'll go to college eventually, hopefully, for meteorology, and I'll help. Maybe I'll just let you know the other people. I'll let you all run the business and stuff pretty much, and I'll pay my chaser driver and stuff, and I'll still storm chase as well. You know, I'll be doing that pretty much all of this. That's pretty much gonna be my life right there. Then I might try going back for my meteorology degree eventually. So I mean, it's gonna be a few good fun years ahead of us. I know we have pretty much next 2 years are gonna be super busy for us, but I'm ready for it. So I mean,
snow and everything, it's gonna be interesting to actually see how the summer will turn out.
yeah, that's what I'm wondering too. Of course, the good news is we're finally getting out of that drought deal. I mean, it's starting to slowly but surely slow down. I mean, I was really hoping that we get a little bit more snow to help out with the drought-wise and just pretty much wipe it out completely. We got some, but I mean, I think the blizzard really helped in parts of Indiana stuff. But of course, we kind of missed out on the deal here in Owensboro. But I think the more snow we get, the better drought-wise we'll be, and the more storms we'll have this spring. It was so dry last spring; we didn't have enough moisture to get anything going hardly. I think that's a big. I think that was a big factor last year, and why we didn't have storms. Also, the jet stream was a lot higher than usual, and a whole lot of different factors came in why we didn't have an active spring like we should have. This year is not looking like it's going to be that case. I think it's going to be a normal start of the spring. I think we're expecting severe weather events again early, like we did last year, but more severe weather throughout the entire spring, unlike last year, where just here and there. So I mean, we'll just keep an eye on it though. I mean, just pay attention to our Facebook page. We have some of the best forecasters out there. I think. I mean, really. I mean, Tony. He's been. That's why he's chief forecaster. He just. I saw just how good his forecasting ability was and stuff. And I mean, also Dalton. He's really good at forecasting wise and stuff too. I like having him on the team as well. Also, of course, Jeff, your cousin as well. I mean, he's been posting a lot lately. I noticed on all the snow. I mean, he's been right on the ball with that all too. I mean, we have some of the best forecasters I think some teams get on. I mean, of course, Jeff's a meteorologist and everything. So.
Penn State University. You're going to be probably going to Penn State University to actually get that meteorology degree.
Yeah. So we have a pretty much oncoming meteorologist right now. And we have some other people that are planning on going back for a meteorology degree. I know I plan on eventually. Like you said, you want to take some meteorology classes too eventually. Pretty much. Well, I think pretty much all our team. I mean, I'm already. I consider myself pretty much an amateur meteorologist, I guess. Really, I mean, I'm already getting there. I mean, study weather like crazy, pretty much like any other meteorologist would. So I mean, we're getting that way, and I know it's just gonna be a long few years ahead of us. But I mean, the more we keep on working, the faster we get things going. And I know I've talked to many chasers stuff, and a lot of good ideas from them, and they've helped me out, and you've helped me out a lot. And I mean, it's just gonna be, I think really that our team's gonna be hopefully the new big team, and hopefully soon, and we'll be, helping a lot of people out, and I want to help out pretty much every single person I possibly can, and hopefully we'll be able to do that. So, well, we're about almost about 7:50, 7:48 currently. So here in Central Time, by the way. So I think we'll wrap it up here, I guess. I don't really have too much more to talk about, but we'll probably have a little bit better episode going next week as we get more things situated. I should have probably started working on all this probably an hour prior. I was trying to help y'all out, get on some other things and stuff, but hopefully the next time we'll be able to get Philip on here as well. We was trying to get him on, and it just was not working at all with Google Plus. So maybe next week we'll try getting him on. I think Austin will be back too as well, so we should have up to 3 people possibly next week, as long as you join in and stuff too. So hopefully it'll be a good thing to go. So you got anything else to say?
No, that's pretty much it. Just basically going over all the things that we have. Hopefully, as soon as we actually get everything done, get everything up to date and everything, hopefully try to start getting merchandise, like we said, the weather station. We'll be seeing a lot of us in our Storm Hunters t-shirts that we're going to hopefully get made here soon. We might actually make one for the stuff to actually give away. We'll do like different weather trivias on Facebook, and if you can actually answer the right answer for it, you can actually win one of these t-shirts. But we'll have to sort of talk about that and see what we want to do about that.
All right, yeah, sounds good because it is, of course, Fan Appreciation Month, and also our 2-year anniversary too for the Storm Hunters. Been 2 years since we started all this, and we're working on our 3rd now. So I mean, how far we've come, really. I mean, went from a little team with about 10 likes just from the family and a few friends, to where we are now. So I mean, shows 2 years, and we've come along even farther. And of course, this spring we're about to even explode even more. Just more. Yeah, I mean, so we've been really coming along. So I'm excited. So I guess that's about it, really. For the Storm Hunters, I'm Zach, by the way.
Do what?
I'm Zach, by the way, so I'll let you say your name too. So.
And I'm Jordan.
So this is Let's Talk Weather, and we'll be back on next week, Thursday at 7, so Central Time, 8 Eastern Time. So just stay tuned here, and we'll keep you updated as severe weather comes in. Getting more alerts, we'll make sure we get it on right away. So thank you, and hope you all have a good night.
My name is Zachary Jennings, leader and founder of the Storm Hunters, and every year we set out to witness some of Mother Nature's most amazing things she has to offer. We've documented over 100 lightning strikes over the last year and many storms, and at the same time warn you of possible dangers the future and present may bring when severe weather strikes. We have live streams so you're able to watch us from the field, and a mobile weather station for recording weather measurements anywhere we go. A preparedness recovery team to help you become better prepared, and if a disaster does strike, help with recovery efforts. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/thestormhunters and on Twitter at @thestormhunters. And also remember to check out our website at thestormhunters.org. Storm Hunters is going to dedicate ourselves to get you up-to-date weather information so you can be ready for when severe weather strikes. We are the Storm Hunters. Prepare, warn, recover.